Chào em, Mrs. Ha.
Yes, hello, teacher.
How are you this morning? Chang Yu, Chao Gon.
Hello, Peter.
How are you, Chang Yu?
I'm pretty fine.
Good, good. And Leduk Ang Sen Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Leduk Ang?
Um, Fine, thank you.
Good. Okay. Thank you for coming to the class a little bit early. We will start as soon as the others get here. So I'm now back in New Zealand, of course, little bit colder here than in Hanoi. Leduk Ang, how is the weather in Hanoi this morning?
According to my what what is it called? The hmm, the temperature thermometer?
Thermometer.
A thermometer, yeah.
Yeah,
In
thermometer.
in my house it's like pretty humid with 85% what is it? No,
Humidity.
yeah, humidity,
Humidity.
yeah. And
Okay.
31 temperature. That's
Wow, 31
31 Celsius.
inside your house. Wow,
Yeah.
it's quite warm inside your house.
I think it's gonna be more hot, yeah, outside.
Hotter than 31, do you think?
Yes.
Wow. Here it is, here at the moment it is 12, so quite a lot cooler. Just checking my phone. It says right here now
Uh,
it is
I will
12.
check my phone.
Yeah. Okay, so I will be with you in just a moment and just waiting for the others to join us.
Oh, oh, at my mom's is raining. It's gonna be raining soon, I
Oh, it's
think.
raining today, is it?
No, 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 at my mom's house.
At your mum's house.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ladok Ang. Good English. Okay. He's speaking very well. Okay. How has your week been, Ladok Ang? Have you been at school this week?
Not quite.
Oh, you
Oh,
haven't
wait,
been
wait,
at haven't been at school.
have been to through the weekdays,
Yes.
but we got like a break, like a w whole week break. Not
What?
until
Next
the
yeah.
next fr what uh Friday?
Ah, so the week after next, is that right?
No, next Friday. So the next week, Friday. Not until
Okay.
that, we will have
Okay.
to go to school to have like a um like there will be like collecting our marks
All
and
right. Right. So
like
on Monday you will go to school. This Monday you will still go to school?
no, I will have break until Friday next week.
Oh, so you don't have to go to school next week, is that right?
Yes.
Ah, good. So you have a holiday for 1 week, is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what about the main school holidays, the Dok Ang? When do they begin?
I think they will begin at after 25
Okay.
this
After
month,
you
yeah.
okay,
May
of this
25
month?
May,
20? Okay.
25th of May. Yes.
Good. Much better. 25th of May. Okay, thank you, Ladok Ang. You explained that well. Jafet, Chalgon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Jafet?
I'm okay.
Good. Have you had a good week at school, Jafet?
Um, these days kind of boring because we just sit in the class without
Mm.
learning because we
Oh,
don't have
really?
anything to learn right now. So
Right.
yeah,
So
we're
you,
just chilling and playing games. It,
right.
it felt kind of
Okay.
boring though.
That sounds a bit boring. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have a holiday on this Monday?
A holiday. It is in 25. Yeah, after the
Oh,
25th.
right. So the same as what Leduk Ang was just telling me. He
Yes.
says the summer holiday will start on May 25th.
Bế giảng là
Is
cái
that?
gì nhỉ?
Yeah.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
some kind of ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you. Phong Dok Ang, Chagon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Phong Dok Ang?
Feel very good. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, just wait another couple of minutes, see who else is going to join us. It's 10 o'clock. I can see. Okay, so everyone goes on holiday on the 25th of May. That's not far away, only just over one more week. Monday week is the 25th. Jafet,
Yes.
yeah, do you understand what I say when I say Monday week? Monday week? Do you understand this?
Monday week.
Monday week. So on Monday week, you will go on holiday. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. That means for everyone else, that means 1 week from this coming Monday, you will go on holiday. Monday week. Monday week just means Monday, then one more week. So Tuesday week would be this Tuesday plus one more week. Wednesday week, this Wednesday plus one more week, and so on. This is a very common way to talk about dates in English. Monday week, Tuesday week, Wednesday week. It means one more week from the day that I have just mentioned. Does that make sense to you, Fung Dok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, so Monday week is the 25th of May. Yeah, and Monday week, it sounds like most of you will go on holiday. Okay, everyone, I think I will start. Don't want to keep everybody waiting, and it's already 10 o'clock. So welcome to class. And as you can see, I'm back here in Christchurch in New Zealand. Much colder here than it was in Hanoi. I was just telling Ledok Ang the temperature here this morning is 12 degrees, only 12 degrees. So I have to wear my jersey. A little bit cold here. What we're going to do today is we're going to do, as usual, a little bit of speaking. First of all, I will just review last week's speaking test with you. And I have some suggestions for all of you. And then after we've done the speaking, we'll go on and do some more writing task 1. I have a new writing task 1 for you, not a map this time, not a map. Got a table instead. Before I start, does anyone have any questions? Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is just about your test results. Now, yesterday I sent all the marks and comments to Bak Ha, so she can share them with you if you haven't seen them already, or I can email them to you later. But I have given each of you comments about what I think of your speaking, what score you got, and things you can do to improve. But first of all, I just want to remind you of the marking criteria for Ielts speaking. So you can see there are four categories. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, can you please read for me category number 1, please? This one.
Fluency and coherence. Speak smoothly and logically without unnatural pause.
Okay, so the word Chung Hu is pronounced coherence. Can you say that, please? Coherence.
Coherence.
Good. Coherence, Chung Hu. Coherence. Good. Coherence just means, does it make sense? Okay. Does what you are saying during the speaking test makes sense. That's what coherence means. Just a formal word means, does it make sense? Is someone speaking coherently? Is the adverb, coherently. So each of these categories, as you can see, is worth 25% of the score. So the first one that the examiner will listen for, fluency and coherence. Are you speaking smoothly without too many hesitations? And are you speaking logically? Is what you're saying make sense? Okay, the next one is Leduk Ang.
Yes.
Can you please read the next criteria?
Is lexical resources, range and accuracy of vocabulary.
Good. Lexical resource, everyone, just means vocabulary. How many words do you know? Are you using them correctly? Next one, Jafet. Jafet, oi.
Yes,
Jafet, can you please read the next criteria?
the grammar one.
Yes.
Is, grammar, correct tenses, sentence structures, articles, prepositions.
Correct. Okay, so grammar includes some of these, other things as well, of course, but are you using the correct grammar? That is worth 25% of your speaking score. Fong Duk Ang,
Yes.
can you read the last criteria, please?
Pronunciations. Are you pronouncing words correctly? Normal conversational style.
Good. Good pronunciation. Fong Duk Ang. All right, so these are the 4 criteria which you are judged on for speaking. And as I mentioned, as you can see, each one is worth 25%. So this is what I based my score on, the score I have given you. So firstly, fluency and coherence. This is what you have to do to sound more fluent and more coherent. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
can you read the first point I've highlighted, please? The first one.
Practice speaking naturally, not too fast or too slow. Pause after phrase, but don't leave long pause. Relax, smile. Don't struggle to make your answers too long.
Okay, good. Thank you, Chung Hu. So some students, they try to make their answers too long. Remember, for IELTS, speaking for a long time doesn't necessarily give you any extra marks. Okay, your answer should be just as long as it needs to be. If you can only give a short answer, please don't struggle to try make it long because you think you will get more marks. IELTS doesn't work like that. Okay, especially in speaking part 1. Remember, speaking part 1, 2 or 3 sentences only. If you can only think of one sentence, don't worry, okay? Because then the examiner will ask you another question. Okay, so please, everyone, don't struggle to think you have to talk about 3 sentences for part 1. If you can only think of one, that's fine. A lot of students also obviously were pretty nervous. That's natural, but you have to try and make yourself relax and smile. When we've been looking at the band 9 students on YouTube, you notice they are all very relaxed and they sometimes smile and even laugh. Okay, you have to be able to act the same way in order to get a high score. Remember, IELTS test is all about communication. Okay, and part of communicating naturally is to be relaxed. So when you practice speaking, you want to practice speaking naturally, not too fast, not too slow. And some students sound like they are reading. You don't want to sound like you are reading. You want to sound like you are speaking perfectly naturally, like you are in Vietnamese. Okay, Le Duc Ang.
Yes.
Can you please read my next suggestion?
Read, listen watch more English to help expand your vocabulary.
All right. The word expand here means leduk ang. Do you know what? Can you think of a synonym for expand? Expand your vocabulary?
Improve?
Not quite
Not quite,
improve.
yeah.
No. Can you think of another word?
I just remember the word, but I forgot it.
Okay. Means to make it bigger. Bigger. All right.
No, I
Expand.
got another word, but yeah, not
Oh,
that.
what was the other word, ledukang?
I said I told you I forgot it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
remember, I just thought of it and I forgot.
Okay. Expand, everyone, just means to get bigger or to grow. Grow, get bigger, expand. Okay, all mean the same thing.
Broaden, yes,
Broaden. Yeah,
yes.
broaden is correct. Broaden is correct. Good. That is another one. That is correct. Okay, means the same thing. Broaden just means get bigger. Okay, grow. You need to, everyone, all the students, all of you need to expand your vocabulary a little bit. Okay, and the way to do that, all right, is always, I've always said you should read, listen, watch English as often as you can, but try to do it at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. Okay? And read, watch, listen. Doesn't matter what you are reading or watching or listening to, something you are interested in can often help you. Okay? Something you are interested in makes it more interesting for you, not so boring. But try to do it for 10 minutes every day to help expand, okay, or grow your vocabulary. Okay, Jafet,
Yes.
can you read the next suggestion, please?
Reduce repetition by using synonyms.
Okay, good. So one way you can improve your score is to use more synonyms. So instead of saying a word like all the time, as in, I really like ice cream. I like going to the movies. I like Taylor Swift. I like maths. Okay? Think of synonyms. So you are not using the same word all the time when you are describing something. So, for example, instead of using the word like when you are talking about ice cream, you can say, I enjoy ice cream. Okay? You can use enjoy instead of like. All right? So it's important if you want to increase your score to know maybe 2 or 3 synonyms for many common words and remember to use them. If you just use one word, such as like, all the time when you want to say you like something, you won't get a good score for lexical resource. Okay, but if you can show that you know some synonyms, all right, that will improve your score a lot. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Okay, Fong Duk Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read the next suggestion, please?
Practice using connectors such as these to create complex sentences.
Good. Okay, so what will help get you a higher score for IELTS speaking is using complex sentences. And remember, a complex sentence just means a sentence that is made up of 2 or more parts. Okay, I like ice cream is a simple sentence. Okay, only has one part to it. But if you say, I like ice cream because it's delicious, all right, that is a complex sentence, has 2 parts to it. And you make complex sentences by using connectors. These words are just some of the connector words in English. Okay, I'm sure all of you know all of these words. And there are more of these words as well. These are just some of the ones. So we're going to practice some of these now, just again to get you used to using them. Like I say, I'm sure you all know these words already, so this exercise shouldn't be too difficult for you. So, Fong Dok Ang,
Yeah.
can you read the first one, please?
However, shows contrast. I wanted to go for a walk. However, it started raining.
Okay, so you can see here how however is a connecting word, and I'm using it in this sentence to create a complex sentence to help me get a better score. A sentence that has at least two parts to it. All right, what I want everyone to do now, has anyone else joined us? Okay, small class today. What I want everyone to do now is make up your own sentence, please. Okay, using the connecting word however. All right, give you a moment to think about this. Chung Hu, you're going to go first, okay? So this is my sample sentence, okay? I wanted to go for a walk, however, it started raining. So, Chung Hu, I want you to make me a sentence using the connecting word however. Okay, Chung Hu, does that make sense?
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to ask each of you this too, by the way. All to use the word however. Are you ready, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a sentence using the word however.
I want to make a meal. However, my sis already buy the pizza.
Okay, good. I want to make a meal. However, my sis already bought the pizza. Have to say bought, Chung Hu. Okay, but good sentence. Le Doc Ang.
Yes.
Okay, what is your sentence?
Mm,
So everyone, I'm
I
asking you for a sentence using the connecting word however. Please
yeah,
make
I
up
know
your
that.
own sentence.
Mm,
Okay.
I wanted to learn a new piece of piano, uh, in piano, but however, uh, I get too lazy and I ended up not studying it, or
Okay.
learning it. Yeah.
All right. I wanted to learn a new piece for the piano. However, I was too lazy. Okay? Does that make sense, the Dokang?
Yes.
Okay. I'm doing this in past tense, by the way. You can do it in present tense if you want. But in past tense, I would say, I wanted to learn a new piece for the piano. However, I was too lazy. Does that make sense, the Dokang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Jafat,
Yes.
a sentence using the connector, however, please.
I wanted to go for work, however, my mom orders me to do housework.
Okay.
Housework chores.
Okay. However, again, have to stay in past tense. If you say, I wanted to go for a walk, however, my mum, what is the next word in past
Order,
tense?
right?
Ordered.
Good. Ordered.
Okay. Ordered me to do household chores. Okay. Does that make sense, Jafat?
Yes.
Okay. So because you said wanted, ordered also has to be past tense. Fong Dok Ang. Fong Dok Ang.
Yes.
Your turn, please.
I want to call my mom. However, I forgot my phone at my home.
However, I forgot my phone. All right. I forgot my phone at my home. You could either say, Fong Dok Ang, however, I forgot my phone, or however, I left my phone at my home. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You can say, I forgot my phone, and end the sentence there, and it is perfect. However, if you want to add another clause, you would need to say, however, I left my phone at my home. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't say, I forgot my phone at my home. Have to change forgot to left for that sentence. All right, everyone, good. Next sentence. Okay. Who's going to read this one for me now? Laduk Ang, you can start, please.
Yes.
Can you read the sentence I've highlighted, Laduk Ang?
The whole sentence?
The whole sentence.
Therefore shows a result. The shop was closed, therefore we went home.
Okay, so therefore, all right, therefore just shows what happened next. The shop was closed, therefore we went home. Okay, therefore is a synonym for so, S-O. So this sentence could say the shop was closed, so we went home. So and therefore are synonyms in this sentence. But therefore is a more formal word, will help you get a better score. Okay, the shop was closed, therefore we went home. So everyone, please think of a sentence using the linking word therefore. Therefore. Okay, Leduk Ang, you are first this time. Are you ready, Leduk Ang? This shouldn't take you guys very long. You should be able to do this quite easily now.
I can't think of.
Okay, have to keep thinking, Leduk Ang. Jafet,
Yes.
can you give me a sentence using therefore?
Okay. My motorcycle is out of gas, therefore I need to go to the gas station.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, Leduk Ang.
Okay.
Okay, so can you give me an example, Leduk Ang? Can be anything, just using the word therefore. So he said, my motorcycle was out of gas, therefore I had to go to the gas station.
My friend said we are gonna meet up, therefore we went to the meeting
Went to,
place. Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. That's fine. Fine. All right. Just
Okay.
trying to, so what I'm doing, everyone, obviously, is getting you all used to using these connector words to help you make complex sentences to help you get a better score. That's what we're doing. Fung Dok Ang.
My bottle is run out of water, therefore I need to refill it.
Perfect. Chang Hu.
What?
Therefore, Chang Hu, therefore, please pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh, the restaurant was closed, therefore we eat at home.
therefore we ate at home. Good, good sentence. Okay. All right, next one. Jafat.
Yes.
Can you read all of what I've highlighted, please?
Although introduce a contrast inside one sentence. Although it was cold, we went swimming.
Okay, so everyone, you need a sentence beginning with although. Okay, this is your next sentence. Jafat, can you think of one?
Although my friend was ill, he went to school as a he went to school to learn. Thanks.
Okay, he went to school as usual is a better way of saying that. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Although my friend was feeling ill, he went to school as usual. Okay, good, Jafat. That's good. Fong Dok Ang. Although.
Some people still believe Donald Trump, although he is completely wrong.
Okay, very good. Put although in the middle of the sentence. That's fine, Fong Dok Ang. Good. Chung Hu.
Uh,
Although.
Although the weather was hot, we uh, we went gardening.
All right, that's fine. Makes sense. And Ledok Ang.
Yes.
Although, Ledok Ang.
Up. I wanted to download an app, although my phone don't have enough space.
Okay, good. I wanted to download an app, although my phone doesn't have enough space, is the correct sentence, the correct grammar. Okay, good, everyone. Next one, Phong Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, can you read all of what I've highlighted, please? Easy one. This is easy.
Because gives a reason. She stayed at home because she was sick.
Okay, a sentence, please, Phong Dok Ang.
My mom left my home because she need to buy some groceries.
Good. Chung Hu,
Uh,
because.
I stay I stay home because I was lazy.
Okay, Ladok Ang.
I've I stayed home because no. Let's get another one.
Yeah, member can be anything, Ladok Ang, okay? Any sentence with because in it.
I can't play games because I have a class. Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Jafet.
Um, uh, I felt tired because I was stay up late. I stay up late last night.
Good. Okay, I felt tired. Remember, this is past tense, Jafet.
I felt
Okay. Yeah, I felt tired because
I stayed up late.
I stayed. Stayed, okay?
Stayed. Okay.
Stayed, okay? Has to be past tense. I felt tired because I stayed up late last night, okay? Because you used felt, immediately it makes the sentence past tense. Does that make sense, Shafat?
I know there's past tense there, but I just don't know how to like pronounce the AD in the
Okay.
day. So I just
Okay.
it.
Right.
It's
Okay. Okay, Shafat. Now you know. Okay. That's good, Shafat. You've learned something today. That's great. Okay. I felt tired because I stayed up late last night. And who else? Oh, that is everyone for this one. Okay, let me see. Back to the start. Chung Hu. Chung Hu,
Uh,
can you read the sentence I've highlighted, please?
the hotel was cheap. Furthermore, it was close to the beach.
Okay, can you read the first part here? Just this part here?
Furthermore, meaning just as extra information.
Good. Furthermore is just a more formal way of adding extra information. Okay? The hotel was cheap. Furthermore, it was close to the beach. Okay, Chung Hu, can you give me another sentence using furthermore, please?
The how wait a moment. The arcade was very cheap. Furthermore, it was close to my house.
Okay, fine. Okay, remember, furthermore, just another way of adding extra information. Simple as that, but it's a very useful word to know. Leduk ang.
Yes.
Furthermore, leduk ang.
As extra.
Okay, furthermore. Remember, furthermore is when you just add extra information. Okay.
I don't know what what to add extra information.
It can be anything, Ledokang. You can do this, Ledokang. Okay, this should be easy for you. It was cloudy outside.
Wait.
Furthermore, it was raining. Okay.
I stayed last Friday. I stayed next to Phung Đức Anh doing the reading test. Furthermore, I stole his ideas.
Furthermore, I stole his ideas. Right. Okay. The sentence makes sense, Ledokang. Okay. Jafet.
Yes.
Furthermore.
Like, mm,
Remember, you're just adding extra information.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for example, today is cloudy outside. Furthermore, it's raining. Okay.
Okay, I know it. My school is very far. Furthermore, it 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 doesn't pretty close to any stores.
Furthermore, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's not very close to any stores. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Phong Dok Ang, furthermore.
My computer is expensive. Furthermore, it can be customized.
Good. Perfect. Okay. And the last one, Ledok Ang.
Didn't I got called? Meanwhile.
Yes. Can you read the whole sentence, please?
Meanwhile, shows two things happening at the same time. He cooked the dinner. Meanwhile, she cleaned the table.
Okay. Does that make sense, Ledok Ang?
Yes.
How meanwhile works? Of course it does. You guys all know these words. All right. Can you give me another sentence, Ledok Ang?
I'm studying. Meanwhile, my grandpa is doing the
Doing the
cooking.
good. Present tense. Very good. Cooking. Cooking. Much better, Ledok Ang. Jafet?
Yes.
Meanwhile.
I was learning. Meanwhile, my mother was preparing the meal.
Perfect. Phong Dok Ang.
Uh, I am playing the game. Meanwhile, the weather outside is raining.
Good. And Chung Hu.
I
Yep.
played game meanwhile she was doing her homework.
Okay, good. Okay. That's good. Only need to do simple sentences, everyone. Don't need anything complicated. So, just to repeat what I said before, using connectors helps you create complex sentences. Complex sentences will help you get a higher score. These words are some common connectors. There are more, of course, but these are just some. You should all be able to use these. So if you have forgotten these words, please write them down now. Okay? These words, these connectors are very useful. Like I say, help you create complex sentences. And the last tip, the last suggestion I need to give you, Jafet.
Yes.
Can you read what I've highlighted, please?
Record yourself so you can talk for 2 minutes.
Good. Okay. Some of the students, not all of you, some of you couldn't talk for 2 minutes. Okay. To talk for 2 minutes, of course, you need to practice this. Okay. The easiest way to practice is just record yourself on your phone. If anyone has forgotten how to do this, please let me know. I will remind you. But I'm sure most of you can remember how to do this. But to get good at speaking for 2 minutes, all right, just practice recording yourself on your phone. Get used to the sound of your own voice, which I know is a little bit difficult at first, but you get used to it. All right, the more you do it, the easier it will become. Okay, so again, before we move on to something else, here are my suggestions to improve your speaking, okay? You need to speak naturally, not too fast, not too slow. You can pause after phrases, but don't leave long pauses. Relax and smile. Don't try to make your answers too long. If you can't think of anything to say, just finish your sentence. Next suggestion, all right? 10 minutes of English every day to help improve your vocabulary. Read, watch, listen. Learn synonyms. All right, be familiar with synonyms for common words. Use connectors to make complex sentences. Too many students were talking in too many simple sentences. If you want to get a band 7, you need to be able to speak in complex sentences. You make complex sentences by using connecting words. Okay, and for the 2-minute test, just practice with your phone speaking for 2 minutes. Okay, that can be your English practice for one day. Just practice talking about something for 2 minutes. Are there any questions about any of that? Okay. For the rest of the lesson, I'll just share this with you now again. Nok Ang, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Nok Ang?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good, thank you. I hear you live close to Ocean Park. Is that right, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was talking to Bak Ha's daughter the other week. She lives at Ocean Park.
Uh,
And Bak Ha said you live close to Ocean Park as well.
yes.
So, yes. How
It,
long does it take you to come into the city?
from my house to the
Yes.
city inside
Mm.
to Hanoi, about 20 minutes or more.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it takes a little while. I guess depends on the traffic. Is that right, Nok Ang?
Yes, it
Yeah,
depends on traffic.
depends on the traffic. Okay. So Nok Ang, what I was doing before was just going through some suggestions how everyone can improve their speaking score. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And if you haven't got your speaking score yet, I have given them to Bak Ha. Either she or myself, we will send them to you. All right. We'll send you the speaking scores, also some suggestions as to why you got that particular score. Okay, everyone, this is what we're doing for the rest of the lesson. This is a task 1 table. Okay, Nok Ha. Seeing as you've just joined us, Nok Ha. Nok Ha, oi. Disappeared. Phung Duk Ang.
Yes,
Okay, can you please read me what I have highlighted?
the table below shows the amount of waste production in millions of tons in 6 different countries over a 20-year period. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant.
Okay, so you all know by now, of course, this is the topic statement, the sentence. This sentence, in part 1 of the Ielts is always the same. It always says this. Okay, so obviously this is the sentence that you need to concentrate on. And the first thing you do, of course, is paraphrase. Okay, so please, I want everyone now in chat. Okay, please send me your paraphrase of the topic statement. Of course, you all remember this is the first thing you do with any part 1 or part 2 essay. You always paraphrase the topic statement. So in chat, everyone, please send me a paraphrase of this. Nok Ang, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand what I want you to do, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, everyone, looking forward to reading your paraphrase. Leduk Ang,
Yes.
have you received your speaking score yet from Bakha?
Yes.
Okay, good.
We all did.
You all did. Good.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, Chung Hu, I have your paraphrase. Thank you. You need to, if you want to get a better score, Chung Hu, you need to change more than just one word, okay?
All right.
All right. So you've used demonstrate instead of shows, which is fine. Okay, that's a good synonym, but you need to change more than that to get a better score.
Oh,
Okay? You must.
yes.
Just changing one word won't get you a band 7 score. Does that make sense?
All right.
To get a band 7 score, you need to change several words, or even change the order of some of the words, or even restructure the sentence. So if you want to get band 5, okay, changing one word is fine. But if you want to get a band 7, you need to change several words, change the order of some of the words, change the structure of the sentence. Okay, Leduk Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Leduk Ang, I've got your paraphrase. Thank you. I'm just checking it. Summarizes is good. The mass of waste output is not quite correct. Mass and amount are not synonyms, okay, Leduk Ang?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but they are not. Okay.
Mass is
And
like
yeah, mass and amount. All right. Amount, you can think there's a very simple synonym, 2 words. Ledokang, which I'm sure you know.
two
Amount,
words.
2
Two
words.
words.
First word begins with H, second word begins with M. Okay, first word has 3 letters, second word has 4 letters. Means the same as amount. Can you tell me what that is? Another way of saying amount. 2 words. First word begins with H. It has 3 letters. Second word begins with M. It has 4 letters.
Damn. I don't really know that.
You're not sure?
Not sure. Not sure.
Okay, all right.
Like I can't think of a word.
You can't think of it, actually, because you do actually know it, Latokang, for sure. Okay, but you can't think of it at the moment. I'll ask someone else.
How? No.
Yeah.
No.
What is the first word?
How?
Yes, is the
What?
first word. It is.
Then what is the next one?
What is the second word? Begins with M. M.
M. How much?
Yes.
I thought it was an N.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So of course you know. All right. How much?
Uh-huh.
The table summarizes how much. Okay. Instead of mass. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So amount and how much. are synonyms, okay?
Can
And
I
the other
use
one,
never mind.
sorry, Ledokang, sorry. Can you use?
No. I don't think I got another word for that.
Okay. And also continents and countries are not the same. Okay. What is a word beginning with the letter N, Ledokang, that means the same as country?
M
N.
N
N
was country.
means the same as country. So continent and countries are not the same, so you can't use that.
I see ma.
N. Again, you know this word, Ledokang. You know this word
N
very
or
well.
M?
N.
Nation. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that is the word to use instead of countries. Okay.
Can I use total? That replace the amount. Total. Can I replace amount with total?
The total. You would
Total
have
waste production.
total needs to go with amount. Okay, so total would be an adjective. Okay, so you would have to say total amount, but you could say that. Okay, you could. Okay, but yes, so instead of countries, you say nations. All right, not continents. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, who else? Phung Duk Ang.
Yes.
Okay, illustrates how much waste production. Okay, just a couple of grammar mistakes. Phung Duk Ang, you have the right idea. So the first one, we are talking past tense, of course, Phung Duk Ang, okay?
Yeah.
Which means there should be another word between production and generated. What is it? There is a word missing.
It was.
Correct. Okay, good. The table below illustrates how much waste production was generated, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now, and the other word, because we are past tense, needs to be changed, is measuring. Okay, measuring is a present tense word.
Oh.
So what should measuring be? We're talking past tense.
It should be measured.
Correct. Very good. Measured. Okay, good, Phung Duk Ang, otherwise. So again, Phung Duk Ang, just remember your tenses, okay?
Okay.
All right, everything else is fine. Jafet.
Yes.
That will trace the quantity of waste production in 6 different nations from 1980 is good, Jafet. That is good.
Okay.
Fine. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Nok Ang.
Yes. Con đang học rồi.
So Nok Ang, again, it is okay, but to get a 7 Nok Ang for this, you would need to change a few more words, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you've got illustrates, which is fine, okay? Instead of amount, you've got quantity, which is also fine, okay? Again, countries, Nok Ang. What can you say instead of countries? This is an easy one. Nations, yes. Okay, and instead of saying, and you said a period of 20 years, not bad, Nok Ang, okay? What I might suggest is instead of saying a period of 20 years, you actually write down the years themselves, okay? So instead of saying over a period of 20 years, you say in 6 nations from 1980 to what, Nok Ang?
2000.
Correct. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So again, you're changing 20 years into the years themselves. Will just help you get a better mark. Okay, Nok Ang?
Okay.
The more changes you can do, the higher your score will be. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, so hopefully I've explained this to everyone well enough. So your paraphrase could be something like this. The table illustrates how much waste was produced. Instead of saying waste production, I'm talking past tense here, remember? I can say how much waste was produced in 6 different nations between 1980 and 2000 in millions of tons. Okay, so I move millions of tons to the end of the sentence. I think Phung Dok Ang was the only one who did this. So remember, for your paraphrase, you can move words and phrases around. Will help you get a better score. Okay, so again, I'll read you my paraphrase. The table illustrates how much waste was produced in 6 different nations between 1980 and 2000 in millions of tons. Chung Hugh, does that make sense?
I don't understand the final part a bit.
Okay, so what I've done, Chung Hugh, in millions of tons, instead of having it in the middle of the sentence, I've put it at the end of the sentence, okay?
Okay.
It is still okay at the end of the sentence, and it shows that I have paraphrased it, all right?
Right.
It's one more example of how I can paraphrase the sentence. So in millions of tons can either be in the middle or at the end of the sentence. And if you show you know how to do that, will help get you a better score. Are there any questions with my paraphrase?
No, I don't have.
Okay, good. So again, just to summarize everyone, instead of saying shows, I've used illustrates. Instead of saying amount, I've said how much. Instead of waste production, I've said waste was produced, past tense. Countries, nations, instead of 20-year period, I've said 1980 to 2000, and I've put millions of tons at the end of the sentence. Okay, so that is a simple way of getting a band 7 for paraphrasing. That's all you have to do. All right, 4 synonym changes, and I've changed the structure slightly. Will help you get band 7. Okay, next everyone, overview. So the overview, remember you're always looking for things like biggest, smallest, what has changed the most, what has changed the least. So please answer me these questions before you write your overview. Laduk Ang.
Yes, sir.
Looking at the table, Laduk Ang, which country produced the most waste?
US.
Correct. Okay, so there is one thing to put in your overview. Jafet,
Yes.
which country produced the least waste?
The least waste from the I think it is teacher is kind of hard to see the words, but I think
Hi.
it is Korea.
You want me to? Oh, sorry. You want me to make it bigger, Jafet?
Yeah, I just can't see it.
How's that?
Yes, I think. So in produce in years
Produce
or what?
produce the least waste.
Least waste.
Yeah.
I think it is Ireland.
Okay. Good. It is pronounced Ireland, Jafet. Okay.
Ireland.
Ireland. Ireland. Ireland. Can you say that, please, Jafet? Ireland.
Ireland.
Ireland. Do you know where Ireland is, Jafet? Do you know where Ireland is?
Ireland? I
Yeah.
just don't remember.
Okay, it is a big island off the coast of Britain. Okay, it is next to Britain, next
Okay.
to England. Okay, Jafet?
Yes.
You know where Britain is? Okay, Britain is off the coast of Europe. All right? Britain is close to France.
Okay. Because I'm
Okay.
not pretty good at geography.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, this is why you come to class, Jafet, to learn these things. Okay, so you know where Europe is. Okay, Jafet.
Yes,
Okay.
I know it.
All right. The country at the top of Europe is France. Okay. All right. Above France on the map is Britain. Okay, Jafet?
Yes.
Britain is above France on the map. Okay. To the left of Britain is Ireland. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Without showing you a picture of a map now, you can look this up on your phone anytime.
Okay.
Okay. But Ireland is a big island off the coast of Britain, to the left-hand side of Britain, or to the east of Britain. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, but you are correct. Okay, so the country that has produced the least waste, everyone, is Ireland. You can see 1980, only 0.6. All right? In 2000, there was no figure, by the way, for 1990. We don't know that, but we can see in 2000 produced only 5 million tons. All right, so easily Ireland is the country that produced the least. Always in these tables, everyone, these tables will always have easy to read changes. You don't need to look too hard. Okay, Fung Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, in how many countries, okay, out of the 6 countries, how many countries increased their waste production over 20 years? How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5.
5 countries increased their waste production. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So again, this is something you would write in your overview. And Nok Ang.
Yes.
In how many countries, looking at the table, did waste production decrease over 20 years? How many countries had less waste?
Um, less waste.
Yeah. How many countries?
Cool.
In how many countries did waste production decrease?
1.
Yes, and what is that country?
Korea.
Is correct. Very good, Nok Ang. That is correct. So again, these are the things, everyone, you need to put in your overview. Okay, so please, everyone, send me your overview now. Thank you. Remember, your overview is always just a summary of the graph, table, or chart. So you are always looking for the main features. Biggest, smallest, biggest change, least change. Okay, you're always looking for those sort of things. So I've already shown you what are the changes in this table. Now you have to write about them. And please begin your overview with the correct words. Very important. Yes.
So I can't quite see the number. Can you zoom the table a bit?
Of course. Is it a bit small? Is it Chung here?
Yeah, it's a bit too small. A little more. One more. Okay.
Can you see Chung here?
Yeah, I think you can see.
Okay, good. All right. So you are looking at an overview for this table. So, which country produced the most waste? Which country produced the least waste? How many countries increased waste production over the period? How many countries decreased waste production over the period? And remember, your overview only needs to be 2 or 3 sentences, no more than 3 sentences. 2 sentences is often enough for an overview. So only 2 or 3 sentences for the overview. And also for the overview, maybe some of you have forgotten this, no numbers. Okay? No numbers. The detail paragraphs are where you put the numbers, but your overview is just a summary of what goes up, what went down, what is the biggest, what is the smallest, that sort of thing. You don't need to have any numbers in your overview. So no numbers. Okay, it should only take you a few minutes to do this, okay? So if this was the exam, shouldn't spend any more than 5 minutes doing your overview. Okay, Chung Hu.
Yeah,
Okay, Chung Hu. So first thing, looking at your first sentence, remember it's past tense, Chung Hu. Okay. All right.
right.
So instead of saying is, what do you say, Chung Hu? What word do you use instead of is?
Was.
Correct. Okay. So please remember always past tense, Chung Hu. Okay.
All right.
Because this table is obviously in the past. Okay. So I must remember to use past tense. Okay. So you have to say the most was the US and the least was Ireland. All right. Your second sentence, Chung Hu, is not correct. Okay. You've got most countries did reduce the amount of waste production. Okay. That's not true, Chung Hu. All right.
Right.
Over the 20-year, well, let's look, for example, look at Ireland, Chung Hu. Can you see Ireland? All right. In 1980, it went from 0.6, 2000 up to 5. It increased. Japan, 1980 was 28, 2000, 53. Okay, increased. Poland, 4 in 1980, 2000, 6.6. Does that make sense, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
So most countries actually increased. Does that make sense?
All right. That
Not
makes sense.
decreased. Okay, good. Okay, who's next? Jafet.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So for you, Jafet, you're going to need one more sentence, all right?
Oh, one more sentence.
Yeah, so you can say it's true. So your first sentence is true, okay? All right,
Okay.
is correct. All right. Your second sentence is true. All right. But there is another thing to add, which is, okay, as I showed you before, okay, in what countries did waste production increase? In what countries did it decrease? Okay?
Yeah, I think it is like quite long, so I didn't add
Right.
anything.
Okay. So you actually could have you could leave out the first sentence you have written, all right?
Yes.
Or keep that and add a second sentence about who increased the most, who increased the least, okay?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
That it is.
All right, because I'll tell you why, Jafet, in case you are wondering, because that is still an important part of the table. All right, for the overview, you need to make sure you mention all the important parts of the table. So the two important parts of this table are which countries generate the most, which countries generate the least. Okay, the second important part is which countries are increasing, which countries are decreasing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So to get a 7 for the overview, you would need to mention both those things. All right?
Okay.
Okay. And like I say, your first sentence is fine. It is correct. Okay. But you need to mention the other things as well. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any questions, Jafet?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Phung Duk Ang.
Yes.
Okay, pretty good, Phung Duk Ang. Again, just one lexical mistake, okay?
Oh,
You've
what?
got, and the mistake is rose, Phung Duk Ang, okay?
Yes. Well,
Rose is not the correct word to use in here. What word could you use instead of rose, do you think, Phung Duk Ang?
I think increase it.
Is correct, okay? Is correct, not rose, okay?
Yeah.
In this case, rose is not grammatically correct for that sentence. The majority of 6 countries increased their waste. Has to be increased, okay?
Yeah.
Not rose. Rose, like I say, is just not grammatically correct for this sentence. Otherwise, Phung Duk Ang, that is a band 7 sentence, okay?
Yeah,
Good.
but I think there is another mistake.
Which is where, Phung Duk Ang? What do you
I
think?
I think the island creates the least weight instead of Portugal.
True. Sorry, I missed that. You're right. Yes. Sorry, you are right. Good point. Very good, Phung Duk Ang. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you corrected yourself. That's great. So yes, so apart from that, it is band 7. Okay, Phung Duk Ang?
Yes.
Okay, any question?
No, thanks.
Okay, good. Thank you. Le Duc Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Again, past tense, Le Duc Ang. So what should has become? What is past tense of has?
What?
What is past tense of has?
Had.
Had. Correct. Okay. Okay. So again, just be careful, Le Duc Ang, of past tense. Okay. This table is in the past, so all your writing should be in past tense, okay, when you are describing it. Overall, the US had the most waste production. And it still rose over the period. Along with 4 nations, that is also had a rise in waste production. Okay, you would need to say 4 other nations also saw a rise in waste production.
Also what?
4 other nations also had a rise. Okay? Has to become had, past tense, okay? And it's the preposition should be in, not on. Okay?
Okay.
And Ireland was the nation with the least waste production is the correct sentence, okay?
Can you
Okay,
repeat?
Leduk Ang. All right. So just again, you are making some lexical mistakes, Leduk Ang. That need to, if you want to get a 7, you need to correct those mistakes. Okay.
What
And
you said, what is the last paragraph?
the last sentence should be
Let's-
and Ireland was the nation with the least waste production. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Who hasn't sent me an overview? Nok Ang.
Yes.
Have you sent me an overview yet, Nok
Yes,
Ang?
I have sent you.
You have sent me. I can't see it, Nok Ang. Where is it?
I sent you a chart
Let's have a look. Okay,
in
I
the
can see it.
chat.
I can see it now.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so first sentence, Nok Ang. Waste production increased, okay, over 20 years, not after, okay?
Over 20
Needs to
years.
be over 20 years or during 20 years. You know this word,
Okay.
Nok Ang? During? During?
I know.
Okay, good. Needs to be during, not after 20 years. Because the
Okay.
waste production increased during this period. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so must be during. Incorrect. Okay, second sentence. In Korea, waste production recorded a significant decrease in the same period. Okay, so what you have missed out, Nok Ang, okay, you need to also put in who had the biggest amount of waste, okay, and who
Okay.
had the least amount of waste. So, which country had the most waste, Nok Ang?
It's US.
Correct. Which country had the least waste?
Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh.
Ireland. You are correct. So that must be part of your overview. Okay, Nok Ang, if you want to get a 7.
Okay.
Because those are the two most important things in this table, okay?
Okay.
So you've got one of them. You've got, yes, most countries increase their waste except for Korea. Okay, that is one important point. The other important point is which country had the most waste, which country had the least waste. To get a 7, you need to mention both those, not just one, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so when you are looking at any table or chart, make sure you have summarized the important changes. And there will always be 2, okay?
Okay.
2 things you need to write about. Okay. All right, everyone. Any other questions about the overview? Next thing we are doing, everyone, to finish this exercise, 2 detail paragraphs. Okay? Need probably 1 or 2 sentences in each paragraph. How you divide it up is up to you. You will see, everyone, there are how many countries? There are 6 countries. So you need to describe, now this is where you use the numbers, okay? So maybe you have Ireland, Japan, Korea in one paragraph, then maybe Poland, Portugal, and the US in the other paragraph. Up to you. You decide which is the best way to divide this up. But in your detail paragraph, you need to mention what has happened to each country. But only in about 2 sentences, 1 or 2 sentences for each paragraph. But you must mention each country and what has happened to it. And as usual, you never need to give any reason why. All right? You don't know the reason why, and you never need to guess. All you do is report exactly what you can see. So Ireland, for example, went from 0.6 in 1980 to 5 in 2000. It increased. Why did it increase? We don't know, and it doesn't matter. Japan went from 28, then to 32, then to 53. Did Japan almost double its waste production? Yes, it did. 53 is almost double 28. Not exactly, but almost. So these are the words you need to be thinking about using. Korea went from 31 to 19. Yes, Ladokan. Yes.
We lost the board, the table. We lost the screen share.
You can't see the table?
Yes. The screen
Okay.
share gone.
Has it gone, has it? Okay. I'll share it again, everyone. Okay, going to stop the share it again. Okay, Ledokang, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, good. And please tell me if you cannot read it, everyone, and I can make it bigger. You should be able to read it now. Okay, as I was saying, Korea went from 31 to 19. Is that half? Almost. Portugal went from 2 to 5. Is that more than double? Yes, it is. Okay, so these are the sorts of things you need to be writing for your detail paragraph. And you need to use some numbers. You don't have to give every number, okay, but you must mention all the countries. You do have to mention all the countries. So, 2 detail paragraphs. How long should this take you? About 6, 7 minutes. 7 minutes at the most. If you are doing this in an exam, remember you have 20 minutes to do part 1 or task 1. So for the first 3 or 4 minutes, you would just look at the graph, table, or chart so you understand what is going on. Then 2 or 3 minutes on your paraphrase, maybe 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes on your overview, because that is the most important paragraph, and the rest, 7 or 8 minutes on the detailed paragraph. And as I'm sure I've told some of you before, but I'll remind you now, the overview is the most important paragraph, because the overview is where you show that you understand what is happening in the graph, table, or chart. That is the most important paragraph, where you need to show everything that is happening if you want to get a band 7. So remember, don't write too much. You only need 2 sentences for each paragraph. So you're only writing 4 sentences. All right, everyone, 2 more minutes and you should be finished. Okay, everyone, should just be about finished by now. Phong Dok Ang.
Yeah,
Are you almost finished, Phong Dok Ang?
I almost finished my detailed paragraph
Okay,
1.
good. Okay, thank you. Jafet?
I'm almost.
Great. Ledok Ang.
I'm about to.
Okay, good. Nok Ang, are you almost finished?
Yes.
Okay, good. Chung Hu, are you almost finished?
Uh, I think I am.
Okay,
I
good.
think I'm almost finished, like
Okay.
80.
All right, everyone, because it's almost time for the lesson to finish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy your answers from chat, put them into the document, and we'll look at them next lesson.
Teacher, could you put it up, like scroll it up a bit?
I will. Just hang on a sec. Sorry, Jafet. I'm just copying everyone's answers. I'll bring it back up in a moment. Okay, can you see it now, Jafet?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so Chung Hu, Fung Duk Ang, and the Duk Ang, you have finished. So you can go, and I will see you next Sunday,
I forgot to
unless you have any question for me. Okay, bye, La Duk Ang. Have a good week.
I have not finished it.
Sorry, Fung Duk Ang.
I have not finished it.
You haven't finished yet?
Yeah. So have me a second.
Wait, teacher,
Okay.
do you have to write like a comparison paragraph?
A comparison
That-
paragraph?
that-
No,
that's-
that is what the detailed paragraph is for. Okay.
Oh no. I think I need to write a comparison paragraph like solely. I think I yeah.
Okay.
I think I didn't compare much in the paragraph.
Okay. We can look at it next week. Okay. Don't worry, the Dokang. Okay. I've already copied what you sent me. We can look at it next week.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good week, Le Dokang.
Okay.
See you next time. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, Chung Hu, I already copied what you sent me, so we will look at what you wrote next week. Okay, next lesson. Okay, thanks, Chung Hu. Gap lai sao. Gap lai sao. Okay, Nok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just copying yours now. Nok Ang. Do you have any question for me, Nok Ang?
No,
Okay. All right, Nok Ang. Have a good week. I'll see you next week.
see you next week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Tạm biệt. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Fung Dok Ang, you have finished.
Yeah. So this is my finish.
Is this your last paragraph, is it?
Yeah. It's detailed paragraph 2.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Fong Duk Ang. Any questions?
No, thanks.
All right. Okay. You're doing well, Fong Duk Ang. You are studying very well.
Yeah, thank you.
Not so many mistakes now. You are getting better.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
All right. Have a good week, Phung Dokang. I'll see you next week.
See you again.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, Jafet.
Yes.
You finished, Jafet?
I think there's only one paragraph, so
One paragraph. Okay.
yes.
Okay, there is only one paragraph. So, Jafet, so obviously you need to be able to do this faster, Jafet, okay?
Yes.
But we
Okay.
can look at this more next week.
Okay.
What just before you go, Jafet,
Yes.
I'm just interested because why did that take you so long, Jafet?
Oh, like my Wi-Fi is a bit lag, so I don't even hear the way you introduce, you say the things to everyone. So I have to ask Lady Gang yeah,
Oh, okay,
for the
okay,
web
that's
questions.
okay. All right, okay, that makes it difficult for you. I'm sorry to hear that.
I grow it quite fast.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a shame because because this doing two paragraphs for this shouldn't take very long, less than 10 minutes,
Yes.
okay, to do the 10 paragraphs. So I'll just give you now some suggestions, Jafet. Okay. So can you see the table, Jafet?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So you would maybe look at something like um um Ireland increased its waste production a lot, okay, going
Okay.
from zero point 0.6 to 5. Japan also doubled its waste production, going from 28 to 53,
Yes.
while Korea was the only country to decrease its waste production, going from 31 to 19. Okay, so that is one detailed paragraph, just like that. Okay, Jafet?
So you just like separate the six countries in sentence?
Correct. Into three countries in each paragraph. Okay.
Oh yeah. I thought
But
like we should compare them to get a higher score.
no, no. You don't have time. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have time. So you just briefly describe. Okay. You've already compared them in the overview paragraph. Okay. You've already done
Yes.
that.
Oh, okay.
So in this one, in the detail paragraph, you are just looking at what has happened to each country. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so your second detail paragraph would be Poland increased its waste production by about how many percent, Jafet? From 4 to 6.6. What
Poland
percentage is that?
about 2.6.
No, that's not a percentage. Give me a percentage out of 100. From
All of
4 to 6.6 is about how many percent?
how many percentage?
Yeah, from 4 to 6.6. What percentage increase is that? Do you understand the question? The answer, Jafat, is 30%.
30%. Oh, yes, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you see what I mean now? So Poland had a 30% increase. Okay, when
Oh,
it went
okay.
from 4 to 6.6.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
how much of an increase did Portugal have? How a percentage increase?
It's about
From
increase.
yeah, from 2 to 5 is more than
Yes,
100.
yes, more than 100.
Yeah, so you can
That,
say it like that. Okay.
yeah.
So Portugal increased its waste production by more than 100%, going from 2 to 5 million tons. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the US, what happened with the US? Okay.
It's quite big though. Like
Yeah,
the
so you can say the US had the most waste production of all the countries. Okay?
okay, okay.
And it also increased its waste production by more than 60 million tons.
Yes.
So you understand how I got that? 100,
Yes.
131 to 192 is more than 60 million, of course.
Yeah, you counted in percentage, right?
Yeah, but not always. Not always. So,
Yeah.
okay, so I counted a couple of those in percent, but the US I didn't.
Oh,
Okay, just to show a little bit of variety. Okay,
okay.
just to show that I can. All right.
Yes, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So does this give you some suggestions as to how to improve your answer next time?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. That's great. Thank you, Jafet.
Goodbye, teacher.
All right. Have a good week. See you next time.
See you next.
Okay. Bye-bye.